just realized I did not unmute my mic that entire time. I'm comedy genius. I'm absolutely genius. I'm gonna turn this down, because my thing is telling me that it's loud. Ah! Then I turn it up even more. Oh, I forgot I could turn up my mic. I was trying to see, like, at what level of mic that you could hear the air conditioning. You could hear it at any given moment, so I was just like, fine, I'll just leave the fan on and I will roast to death. I am roasting to death for you all today. You're welcome. You are welcome. Just a hair. Just a hair. Come on, just a hair. Well, you see, I can't go back in. I can't go back in and change it. And I realized I had forgotten it as soon as I hit the start button. And I was like, well, that's a problem. So no, I'm not. Also, I forgot to put on my VTuber. Or not my VTuber, what the fuck is this? The PNG tuber. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Ready? Drumroll, please. Drumroll, I don't hear the drums. Badink. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's all coming together now. It is all coming together. Hi. How you doing? How's your life and how's your wife? Sorry, I had a cough. I have bad allergies this time of the year. Okay. Clap. Boys. I did what no mere mortal could. I did something so that none of you will ever have to do this. I went through the deepest, darkest depths of all your PNG tubers. You know, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. There'd be many of them. We'll have a whole lineup because I have like the different faces for my last one. You know, it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. We could put PNG tubers everywhere and then have it all set to the same mic so they all like jump at the same time. And it's just, you just see like this whole brigade of PNG tubers jumping. I like it. Not gonna lie. It's a pretty good idea. Anyway. I was gonna make a joke about the fireworks because I thought of it and I thought it was funny and I was like, as soon as I start to stream, I'm gonna make a joke and be like, 4th of July was like 245 years ago. Why are you still doing fireworks? And then I realized that it wasn't funny. Sorry, I had to get a couple blinks in there with my PNG tuber, but I didn't realize how long it took her to blink. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna redo this intro. Boys, I went to the deepest, darkest depths of itch.io to the free visual novel center, and I found what no mere mortal could comprehend, and it is the free games on itch.io. And you know, I'm not ragging on it. I love itch.io. I find games on there all the time that I love to play that are free. But if you go and you look through all like 2,000 of the games on there, oh my god, there is some fucking gold. There is some gold, alright. And so I decided that I was gonna be the big person. I was gonna be the big man today. You all better be calling me Big Papa. I don't even want to hear the name Black Hole of Ugly anymore. I want to be called Big Papa. And so, we're gonna play some games together. Okay. Which one do we want to start with? I feel like this one might be the best one to start up with. It just doesn't seem like it'll be that bad. I'm gonna turn off the desktop audio really quick, because every time you open a dating sim for the first time, the music just, like, blares. And you're at the rave of visual novel hell. We just protected your file. No. I'm running it. You can't. It's trying to protect me from this game. Oh, does it not have music? Does it not have music? I mean, I'm fine with that. Just in case, I'm gonna turn it down halfway. Because I don't... Hey, yo, Big Papa, it's me, Big Papa. Hello, Bread. It is I, Big Papa. Welcome in. Big Papa is glad to have you here. Yes. So here's the one we're gonna start with. Let me find my window capture. This one is called Swooning Over Stands, a Grunkle dating sim. So, I think you know where this is going. It doesn't sound like it has music, which is very odd. Very, very odd. My name is Goose on here since I like geese. I like that. I like that. Okay. I turned the music down halfway just in case it, like, starts blaring. But, oh my god. So this is a Grunkle Stan dating sim. A Tale of Two Stands, I think? I just said the name and I don't remember it. Okay, let's go. There we go. There's some music. Alright. Ah, good old road trips, full of promise and ripe with potential for adventure, soul-searching, and incredible scenery. We're starting off a little tame. We're gonna be a little tame when we first start out these dating sims, because, like, you know, I got the goods for you guys. I got the goods for you. Test my desktop audio, gonna turn it down some more. It's, like, not playing loudly in my ear, but then is playing loudly for stream. I don't know. Thank you, new PNG tuber who dis. Okay, let's date some Grunkle stands. Or at least that's what you thought before the novelty wore thin. As of now, your legs are cramping up. You've exhausted your travel playlist 2 times over. My travel playlist is 114 hours of the Monster Mash, so I'm not gonna exhaust that 2 times over anytime soon. And your stomach is begging for something to eat. On top of all of that, you're pretty sure you're lost. Driving through Oregon paints a picture of trees, and more trees. I'm not even gonna argue with that. I'm not gonna argue with that. I live in Oregon. I'm in Oregon, and I'm guessing they're in the valley area. So yeah, that's trees, and more trees. I agree. All that breaks the pattern is a sign that zips past with words that you're just able to make out. Gravity Falls. Ooh. The road continues on. Giant redwoods looming. Oh, we're in the redwoods. Okay, so we're like South Oregon. Southern Oregon, my least favorite part of Oregon. You'll find yourself anticipating something, because as you drive on, you can feel it. Something strange is bound to happen. Is Gravity Falls really set in Oregon? From everything that I have read, either it doesn't, like, outrightly say it ever, Gravity Falls, Oregon. Yeah, I guess there's a map that says Oregon that they pull up that has it, but Gravity Falls is not a real place in Oregon, but it's set in Oregon, I guess in the Redwood Forest. Let me look at the map. Medford. Oh no, that's not, why are they saying the Redwood Forest? That's like smack dab in the oh my god, I'm in Gravity Falls. If that's Corvallis, then I'm in Gravity Falls. I guess I live in Gravity Falls. Here, let me pull up the map. Open image in new tab. Okay, I'm gonna show you the map of where Gravity Falls apparently is. Scooby? Knock it off! Okay, where is it? Here it is. Okay, here's the map! There is there's a non-zero chance that I won't meet Grunkle Stan, so we have, let me go to the tab. So, Medford, which is in Southern Oregon, which this is where the Redwood Forest is. It's not over here, I don't think. So the Indian Reservation, yeah, that's like Antelope, Oregon. I think that's what that's alluding to. That's Antelope, Oregon. Prehistoric Gardens are in Portland. This is Portland. Portland is right on the border. Mount Hood, that's where my parents live. They live in the Mount Hood area. La Grande? I don't feel like La Grande is that south, or that, east. Actually, no, it might be, yeah, because Joseph is around here, in Hell's Canyon. And then this is this is Corvallis. Eugene is somewhere in here, which I'm shocked they didn't put Eugene on the map, because Eugene is like our big city besides Portland and I guess Salem, our capital. So Corvallis is right here, which means Salem is over here somewhere, and this is Gravity Falls. This is the area that I live in. This is the part of Oregon that I live in. I guess I live in Gravity Falls. So, interesting little tidbit about Oregon today. I hope you learned a whole lot. What happens in the game happens in real life. I'm gonna be Krukleski. Oh my god, this game was made for me. This game was made for me. I just realized my PNG tuber's in the way. Is it okay if my PNG tuber's in the way of the text, or do you want me like right here? You want me there, or I guess I could like be right here. I can make me the center of the game. Black Hole of Ugly and Gravity Falls. That's what I'm hearing, man. I guess I can make myself a little bit smaller. Here, let's do this. Yeah, then I'm not totally in the way of the text. Kind of am. There we go. Okay, we're going tiny black hole. There we go. Hopefully people don't think I'm part of the game. Anyway. The road continues on, giant redwoods looming on both sides. Oh yeah, something strange is gonna happen. We gathered that. Something weird. And that's what happened. That's when it happens. Your car picks up speed. And just upside down on the top of the screen. Then just like get your foot off of the gas pedal. There you go. The change came out of nowhere, and you quickly put your foot on the brakes, but horrifyingly, the car seems to be driving on its own willpower. Trying to stay calm despite the panic welling in your chest, you pull the emergency brake, only to find that the car resists and keeps moving forward, like something is holding it. The car begins to rattle, the wheels screech against the country road, and you're screaming until... Oh god, okay, well, good game, we died! A great game, everybody, we did it. We did it, we died. You die in the game, you die in real life. Oh, a gift shop. Cute. There's smoke. Why is there smoke? Because Oregon's on fire again. You cough, fumble for the door, and manage to undo the lock. Just before the door is wrenched outward from your grasp. Something lands on your shoulder. A hand. Are you alright? Oh no! He's hot! A man stands at your open car door, his hand on your shoulder, leaves to tilt your head up. Oh. Oh. And he pulls a flashlight from his coat, shining it into your eyes. 2 blinks, and he lets your chin go. His eyes dart over the rest of you, looking for injuries. Still stunned. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I cannot read today. All you do is watch. What's your name? Type in your regular name. Regular person! My name is Black Hole of Ugly. What are your pronouns? She, her. Black Hole of Ugly. I'm Stanford Pines. Ford for short. I would shake your hand, but you look shaken up enough as it is. You seem fine, as far as I can tell, but you shouldn't head back out there anytime soon. Where on earth are you driving in such a hurry? You open your mouth to explain when a voice calls from inside the house. Poindexter! This better not be one of your experiments again. I've had this place rebuilt too many times, Oh my god. Oh, not Big Papa? Okay, let's go back. Oh no, it won't let me change my name. I can't change my name, I'm not Big Papa. Next game I'll be Big Papa. We got more games to play, don't you worry. The owner of the voice walks out of the house and stops slack-jawed at the sight of your car in the side of, you're guessing, his house. Oh. Wait, my car is in his house? Like I crashed into his house? Is that what's happening? You must have hit your head earlier, because you swear you're seeing double. They're twins. Sweet Moses Ford, you've done it this time. What? This had nothing to do with me. I was testing my magnet gun and... It must have pulled this victim of circumstance into the house. I suppose it is entirely my fault. I'm incredibly sorry. You better buy me a new car. If I have to choose between these two today, I'm dating him because he owes me a car. This is not turning into a Misty and the bicycle from Pokemon event. I am getting a new car out of this. I will take you for all the money that you're worth. Hi, Scooby. I'm just vaguely threatening people on the internet. Hello. Hello, handsome. Mommy's threatening people on the internet, okay? You wanna lay down over there? You wanna sit on my lap? You wanna threaten people with me? Oh, I mean, okay, you know what? Mother-son bonding, you can threaten people with me. It must have pulled us in to reassure him, reassure yourself, or cry. I'm fucking crying. A tear streaks down your cheek, and before you know it, you're crying. Cause my fucking car, I just got in a car wreck. Both men look intensely uncomfortable. But Ford reaches out to give you a hesitant pat on the shoulder. Hey, look, it's fine, alright? Sure, there's a dent in the hood from the shack signage. Oh, okay. My car's not entirely wrecked. And a crack in the windshield that looks like an ominous triangle, but I'm sure she'll run. Scooby's even scarier. Scooby, do you want to play the game? You try to start up the car. It sputters, but ultimately nothing happens. You feel like crying again. Oh. Well, let's call a tow truck for this unfortunate soul here and forget. I'll take care of it. Even fucking better. You're right. It is cheaper to tow it yourself. Sixer, get that magnet gun out again. No, Stanley. I'm going to fix this. What? Huh, you? Fix this mess? Me? Oh, okay, no, the car. I was gonna say, not even my therapist can fix me, so I don't know what you're talking about. I figured out a few alien vehicles in my time. Nah, you kidding me? It takes some sort of miracle worker to bring this baby back to life, and this miracle worker is on vacation. Hello, Olska, by the way, sorry. Stanley, a moment. Ford and Stanley turn away, and you're left to your thoughts. Who could anticipate a car accident like this in the middle of a road trip? You can take care of the car. But how are you going to get home? They run buses out here, right? So you take a bus out of here and then... Oh. Ford clears his throat, shifting a little awkwardly in place. Seems like they've finished their talk. Is that a hand? Can I click it? Was that hand there before? No? Yes? So there are a few options. My brother Stanley here could drive you out to town to find a place to stay for the night, or...
You could stay the night here. We have some maps and information you can look at in the gift shop. And in the morning, we can help you with your car. What do you say?
We're making out, boys! All three of us! Just as you're about to answer, another high-pitched voice comes from inside the house. Uncle Stan, picture this. A whole week of, oh my gosh! Get out of here, kid, I'm making out with these two. The girl that runs out of the house comes to a halt at the side of your car. Oh, great. Uncle Ford? Why is it that everyone automatically thinks I'm at fault? Well, this time it is my fault, but I've invited Black Hole of Ugly here to stay with us for the night. If she'd like, I'm sure I could fix this. I just have to figure out how.
You can call me Big Papa. It's Big Papa to you.
Stanley sighs. I could take a look. Being on vacation's pretty boring, and the old Stanmobile hasn't needed a tune-up yet, so it wouldn't be too bad to work on something in the meantime. Thank you, Stanley. I'm sure I can put something together from the gadgets I have laying around if you need any specialized tools to help you with the job. Don't be mean to her, she will be family. That is true. Let me introduce myself. Oh, this is the girl. This is Mabel. Let me introduce myself. I'm Mabel. You can ask me anything. I'm pretty much know everything there is to know about this place. Well, wait, hold on. I haven't even said anything yet. I appreciate your offer to let me stay. We're fucking staying. And to repair your car. Yeah, it'll be as good as new in my hands. I mean, look at my Stanmobile. She's been through the ringer who knows how many times and she's still a beaut. He points out a red car parked in the distance away. You can't really see how beautiful it is at this distance, but he sounds confident. This is beautifully done. Oh, Mr. Puddles. Another Mr. Puddles? The Mr. Puddles? A Mr. Puddles? Well, this turn of events is fortuitous. Free repairs, free lodging, and hot men. There's no better deal to be found, and if things don't work out, the town probably has some sort of auto repair shop you can head to instead. Well, I accept. Thanks for the help. Car repairs are expensive, I'm taking it. And my apologies again. What an embarrassment. I must have made such an elementary mistake. You made a mistake by making a magnet machine, my dude. As the Pines lead you inside the house, Mabel leaves her number in your phone for you to call whenever, and you find out that Ford's twin goes by Stan. This part's the house, but just outside that door is the Mystery Shack. Hey, you ever been to the Mystery Shack before? I wanted to, actually. I saw a bumper sticker while I was on the road and got curious. You're interrupted by a loud, triumphant, "Ha! Those bumper stickers were a good investment, and Sixer says they're too plain and graphically simplistic and don't even have an address on them. Stanley, how is anyone supposed to find that place to attract customers? Sixter, did you hear that?" Well, they are graphically simplistic. I don't know how she found the place, let alone thought what is the Mystery Shack was compelling. I kinda liked it. See? She kinda liked it. Hey, I like you, Black Hole of Ugly. How about I give you a tour sometime? Oh, choo-choo train! Here it comes! Choo-choo! How about I give you a tour sometime tomorrow? Regular price. Oh, I have to pay? Tomorrow? Then I'll have to squeeze all my get-to-know-you questions in today. Black Hole of Ugly, tell me, capybara, yes or no? The answer is yes. Capybara. At that moment, a boy passes in the hallway at the far doorway, and Ford calls out to him. Dipper, my boy! I'm surprised I didn't see you run out to the scene of the crime. Crime? What crime? I have an alibi. Oh, you have somebody with you. Hey, I'm not suspicious at all. Did you guys see that car in the side of the shack, though? For a second, I thought the Minotaurs were back with a grudge. Yes. About that, Dipper. Meet Black Hole of Ugly.
That's me. You have to call me Black Hole of Ugly, but he can call me Big Papa.
I've, stranded her car here by accident. How'd you type that so fast? Mr. Puddles is actually in the next room, waiting for trains to go by. She's staying here for the time being. Sorry, stranded her car here? You crashed it? Yeah, the Essen shack fell on it and everything, and the windows are cracked. One window, the windshield, and Black Hole of Ugly was lucky to make it out alive. She's fine. No injuries, thankfully. The magnet gun's rather safe despite never having been tested in a formal setting. I found out how to get as little latency as possible. Ayo. Yeesh. Did you not, take safety precautions or anything? Actually, the irony of the situation is that I was trying to install a safety precaution. Hey, if you two are gonna do your nerd talk, I'm gonna get Black Hole of Ugly set up. Yeah. Mabel, sweetie, why don't you show Black Hole of Ugly around? Let her stay in, the storage room. That's still empty, right? I'll make it empty. Let's go. The rest of the day consists of Mabel showing you the storage room you'll be staying in, then the kitchen, and the living room, and the hallway, and the bathroom, and pretty much a comprehensive tour of the mundanities of a regular house. Eventually, you find out that the family is even more extended than you knew. The decorative dollies make a lot more sense knowing a grandmother normally lives here, and her grandson, Suze. Eventually you find out that the family is even more extended than you knew. The decorative dollies make a lot more sense. Oh wait, I already did that. Or was it Zeus? Whatever the name, you look forward to meeting him when he comes for work in the morning. When you go up to the attic, Mabel opens the door to reveal Dipper, nose stuck in his book. But you catch him occasionally glancing up as he pretends to read. The next member of the family snorts up at you from Mabel's bed, a rotund pink pig, whom Mabel declares as her best friend and partner in crime, Waddles. The two are a perfect match, right down to the chubby cheeks and boopable noses. It's funny at 2 times speed. I feel like I could talk really fast. Okay, put this in 2 times speed. I got this. Let me warm up my lips. And in the evening, though, you'd have still been in disbelief over the state of your car, the family and dinner, and after dinner TV marathon you'd been invited to made it seem like a normal guest rather than a forced circumstance. Ooh. I fumbled a bit. Fumbled the bag. Returning to the storage room Mabel had shown you earlier, you find an air mattress waiting for you, and more pillows and sheets than a summer night warrants. You wake to the weak glare of sunlight streaming in through the small, high window in the wall. You can't remember your room having this kind of feature, or any hotel or motel room, for that matter. And then yesterday comes crashing back to you. You glance at the time to see that you've slept into the afternoon. Experiencing the accident yesterday must have left you tired out. Despite having been assured yesterday evening that you were free to anything in the fridge, you still feel like you're imposing on the Pines family, and try preparing as polite a guest breakfast as you can. You wash your dishes in the sink before you leave, and just as you're about to exit the kitchen, you bump into Ford. Excuse! Oh! You're... Yes, from yesterday, of course. Yes, it is I. For a good solid moment, Ford regards you in an awkward silence. Is glasses okay? Ford clears his throat. I believe Stanley's taking a look at your car outside if you want to be there for it. You give a nod and make to leave for real this time when Ford speaks up again. And Black Hole of Ugly? I'm sorry again for the accident. If I'd been smarter about, well, let's just say it's entirely my fault, and you shouldn't worry about this at all. We have established this, my dude! Man, I'm gonna go make out with your brother. We've established this time and time again. Do you need to be convinced that it's your fault? Because I'm fully convinced it's your fault. I need no convincing. When it comes down to it, Stanley does have a knack for cars. I predict you'll be back on the road in a matter of weeks? Weeks? You can't keep the dismay off of your face, and can't really bring yourself to try to either. What am I gonna do with weeks?
Fall in love.
Ford, who'd gone kind of uncomfortable and closed off when your face fell, recovers at the prospect of a question he can answer. Well, there's the town tour, of course. And the Mystery Shack. But if you ask me, all that pales in comparison to... Hold on, do you hear that? Ford turns to the kitchen doorway to investigate. Sounds like... The sound comes again. This time you hear it as well. The squeal of a pig, followed by a pair of quick footsteps running down the stairs. Waddles tumbles past the open kitchen doorway, and Mabel comes into view soon after, a few sheets of paper clutched in hand. Ford steps quickly out of the kitchen, and you follow to the doorway, getting there just in time to see the apparent tug-of-war between Mabel and her pig over a saliva-covered sheet of paper. The paper rips, and after nearly toppling backward from her efforts, Mabel recovers, snatching the scrap of ripped paper from Waddles' jaws, and lifting both pieces up victoriously. His name is Waddles, right? Waddles? It has to be Waddles. This is a very unfortunate thing to admit, but I've never seen Gravity Falls. You think I would? It's set in Oregon, that's my thing. Haha, Mabel wins again. Now I just gotta find Grunkle Ford. Ford, who'd run forward and held a hand out to steady this energetic child when she'd been in danger of toppling over, now finds a number of crumpled sheets of paper shoved into his hands. Mabel tugs urgently at his coat. Yeah, I've seen like a couple episodes here and there, but I've never seen it. Grunkle Ford, you have got to help me! Ford kneels down to face Mabel with a serious, though concerned look. Slow down, Mabel. What's the matter? Dipper found a stack of pages from your old journals, and I walked in, and Waddles ran up and started eating one, and he must have been chewing on it to warn me, Grunkle Ford, because look! Mabel takes the ripped halves of paper from Ford's hands and joins them together, holding it up for Ford to see. I see. And you took it as a warning? Yes, it says here that it eats small dogs, and Waddles is a small pig, but he sorta looks like a dog from far away, and Waddles must have feared for his life. Waddles seems to second this notion with a snort, or not, as it seems the pig is lounging adorably a short distance away in the hallway. You can't imagine what this dangerous predator could be. Some kind of wolf? Something bigger? You're suddenly not so keen on staying anymore. Remember the pterodactyl I told you about? Waddles was so scared that time, I can't let him leave my side. Pterodactyl? You suppose pigs are allowed in museums around here? How about I finish that repellent I never got around to completing? That'll keep Waddles safe from harm. Can't wait for the real romance that comes in fidget spinner dating sim. Yes. Mabel flops down on the floor in relief. Grunkle Ford, you are an actual lifesaver. Waddles, you have nothing to fear. Ford chuckles, lifting himself out of the kneel and standing back up. All right, I'll go get my recipe. Ford turns to leave, and you suddenly remember that with nothing better to do for the weeks you're going to be here, it wouldn't hurt to get to know Ford. He seems to know what there is to do around town. Anyway. Choo-choo! Another one! Will he honk? I'm fine with him not honking, quite honestly. Nope, he's not honking. And you'll need that to not die of boredom in the first week. Who is Mr. Puddles? Good question. Or, more pressingly, you could go check on your car and see what Stan's made of it so far. You're not exactly eager to face seeing your car in the side of the house again, though. We're checking on our car. I'm going for, everyone is Mr. Puddles. I'm going for Stan. After Ford leaves, Mabel rolls away with her pig towards the living room, and you head out of the house in search of Stan. Stanley! The Mystery Shack should only have 4 main sides, but you feel like you've made your rounds past 5 of them before finally seeing your absolute wreck of a car. You swear it looks even worse than it did when you crashed it. Stan stands before it, hands on hips, as he looks at the large wooden S that's made its indent in the car's hood. How bad is it? Can't tell yet. Not till I get this letter off the hood. That S never did like to stay in place. Mystery hack, huh? Look, if you're gonna insult me. Oh, you were reading the sign. I'm fixing that later, alright? Just avert your eyes, don't look at it. I'll offer to help him. Guess we should fix it as soon as possible then. Sounds good to me. Give me a hand here, would ya? Stan directs you to help him push the wooden S off of the car. It stalls a little in its own dent, but with another firm shove, its end meets the ground. Stan gives it another push with a grunt, and it tips, falling completely to the ground with a whomp. Now that it's free of its burden, Stan lifts up the dented hood of the car to take a look inside. He hums and huns, and rubs a hand over his chin in thought, walking over to his toolbox and grabbing a tool before walking back, still assessing the damage. Yeah, this one's gonna take a while. You've got parts that need replacing, not